Okay, we've done all of our tourist stuff, and I think we're going to head out of Chicken, Alaska. We're going to get back up on the Taylor Highway. We decided not to do any gold panning here. It looks like it might rain a little bit. There's the little creek. Pavement ends in a 30-mile-an-hour corner. And here we go, back into the mountains again. So down there is the town of Chicken. We're climbing up the mountain. Goodbye, Chicken! Okay, here's the gold mining operation. They request that you don't come driving up in there, but there's literally still gold mining taking place here in Chicken, Alaska. What's it say up there, Steve?
Last Chicken Hill mined 1635 or 1835. I don't know.
Yeah,
1835.
Yep, and they are still mining to this day up there, but it's private. You can't go up there. So there's still gold in them thar hills. Now Steve gets to be on the low side, overlooking the cliffs and the big valley down below. I get to be on the high side. It feels a little more secure. Yeah, it's pretty rugged though. I think we're about ready to stop for lunch. There's a campground up ahead called Walker Campground in about a mile, and I think we're going to take a break. Walker Fork Campground. Okay, now it looks like we got to turn in here to the campground to the left. At mile marker 82. Bureau of Land Management. Ooh, a tight dip to get in here. Let's check it out, see what this place is going to be like. It's down in the valley. Emergency fuel, camp host. You see the host back here looks like he's doing some wood carving. On the map, this looks like a long, slender campground with pull-throughs all the way down. Steve grabbed an envelope in case we decide to stay. Big hills up one side, and the other side we're kind of down in a valley. We've arrived at Walker Forks Campground. It's a Bureau of Land Management campground between Tok and Dawson City. We're just out of Chicken, heading towards the Canadian border. So I think we had enough driving today. We're going to stop here and cook up the last of our chicken so we don't have that going over the border. And tomorrow morning, our last 2 eggs. And we have a couple oranges we have to eat up yet. Right down here is the water. It's awfully nice. Listening to it. Steve went to go pay already for our site. It's time to get the slides out.
Hi, camera. This is our way we signal that I'm ready to watch the slide come out and Karen's ready to press the switch and make the slide come out. So it's just so you can keep an eye on things, make sure nothing gets hooked or anything goes wrong. Usually doesn't, but just in case. Okay.
It's Friday morning. Happy 4th of July.
Hello.
We are just leaving Walker Forks campground, and Steve is dumping the last of the garbage. It was our eggshells. We cooked up the last of our eggs. We've gotten rid of all of our produce and everything else. Cooked up the last of our chicken last night. And we are crossing the border today into the Yukon, back to Canada. And from there we hope to make it to Dawson City. The temperatures are creeping up. We did run the generator for a while yesterday with the air conditioning. Oops, sorry, I had the air conditioning on while we were talking. Okay, so we're going to head out and we're going to see how far we can get today.
Yep.
Yep, that's it.
That's it.
Just yep. Today is a yup day.
Yeah, it is.
Here's the kind of roads we're driving on, and people come flying around the corners. And there's no guardrails. So this is the Taylor Highway leading to the Top of the World Highway. And we have about 500 miles of this to drive through. So that's what we're doing today. Here comes another one of these hairpin turns. Going up, up, up. I think we're getting a little bit of altitude here. Okay, we're going downhill here. I don't know how much you can tell. And we're going to do a switchback around this huge chasm. There's a 20-mile-an-hour hairpin turn. There's all the way down that whole valley. Wow. Increasing, climbing uphill. There we go. This is where we're driving. There's another one of these tight turns and another huge valley. That's where we came from. Well, it At least this road texture isn't as bad as the blacktop with all the potholes.
Yeah, I just can't imagine those big Class A's coming down this.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I can imagine it, but I don't know why you would want to do that to your rig. Like you said, this motorhome's more like a one-ton pickup truck.
Yeah, we're not abusing the chassis and suspension as bad as if we were in our big Safari. Boy, am I glad we put on new shocks and struts
Oh yeah.
and alignment before we left.
Yep.
Road is pretty rugged and rough, lots of washboard. We're taking our time. The problem is with the sun, it creates shadows across the road. You can't quite tell where the deepest potholes are. There's oncoming traffic. We slow down to almost nothing to avoid running into any flying rocks. Doing pretty good. Crawling along about 20 miles an hour, but that's okay. I'd rather do that than have a broken windshield or anything else. So we're rattling along. I think we're pretty secure. All of our gear is secured down pretty well that we don't have crazy stuff come crashing down. Beautiful countryside. We haven't seen any wildlife yet this morning. We have seen some gold mining operations, and we have seen some prospectors along the sides on the edges of the creek, but no wildlife yet. Maybe we're a little too late in the morning. It's 10 a.m. Okay, here we are at the start, the official start of the top of the world highway. We're going to try to go 75 miles today to Dawson City. And we are just at the top edge of the tree line now. We're going to see less and less trees. And we're going to start rolling along the top of the highway. And right now I just wanted to snap a picture of the sign. And we're ready to roll. Steve and I said, we really can't show how beautiful this is through a camera or through a video. It's just not to be believed. It is so stupendous. But I hope watching these videos back in the future will recall this day. Remember what a beautiful 4th of July day. Yep, here we're getting to the top of the tree line again. See on that far hill? There's only a few sparse trees. We're just winding along here. If we look way off in the distance, we can see the road as it continues. Taking this down as far as Dawson City today, I think. We'll see. Here's what we mean by top of the world. Up, 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 up. You don't know what's over the next hill.
Look at them hills, mountains back there with the snow all over.
Yeah. There's a guy flying along pretty fast. Well, we slow down to almost a stop, or at least a crawl. So far we've gotten hit with 2 tiny rocks, but I don't think they did any chips. We hope. We won't know until we wash the windshield. Yep, here it is, 4th of July. There's still snow in the mountains. That's our own little glacier. Temperatures dropped down to 66. It's really nice. It's getting pretty hot yesterday and today. This here is right at the tree line. There's trees and there's none. Isn't that something? Right there.
Snow on the side of the road and the flowers are blooming right next to them.
Yeah. There's 2 twin pickup campers. They're identical. And you come around a corner like this. No guardrails. You could just plunge off to your death. Up ahead there's a fire. See what it says on the maps about that. I looked just a few minutes ago on the Yukon 511 site, and it's not listed yet. Some more snow. We are at the last roadside stop in Alaska before we cross the border into Canada. I'm gonna have to set that one to music because there's gonna be a lot of wind noise on that one. Oh, this is amazing to be on Blacktop Road after 118 miles of the other stuff. Dawson City, 53 kilometers. How many miles is that, dear?
About 30 miles. Thirty something.
53 kilometers, 2 miles. 32 miles to Dawson City. Tonight we're going to splurge and get a campground with hookups and run the air conditioning, maybe do a little laundry, take some nice long showers, top off the water in the morning. That way we can look around town a little bit too. Not doing too much of the touristy stuff, but it's nice to look around. Okay, here's the Yukon River. We're going to be crossing that soon in the ferry. Down there is Dawson City. And here's the bumpy road to get down there. We're going downhill, really steep. Hard to tell in the video. Very, very steep grade coming down into Dawson City. It's 80 degrees here. It was just 69 up in the hills. 67? Okay. And now we're going to come down here to the ferry. Oh, here's the lineup for the ferry. Let's see, what's it say? Slow down, Steve, right here. Small vehicle, campers under 25 feet, we go in this line. Big RVs go on the outside, so we go in this line.